Hi guys, Gaming Bear here. Right, after the debacle last time with the attack going wrong on Hungary, I'm pushing in to take the opportunity before the Italians. They've just declared war on us, and I'm taking the opportunity to start streaming some troops in across their borders before they did it to me. So that's the process at the moment. Plus, they're attacking some of my ships, and I'm getting more guys on the way back to try and assist with that. We've got a bit of a war situation going on here, and I'm going to get those subs. They should be moving back, so I'll just reorganize it. Let's go for search and destroy. Get them there first as to assist and try and protect our guys. And I need that done because I'm organising an invasion from Malta. So that's coming in. So that's a new invasion since last time. I'm pushing in, trying to cut them off as they're attacking in towards Istanbul. Well, past Istanbul. And I have more troops. I've got troops on the way back to meet them, surround them, defeat them, and push back in the other way. So that's where we are with things at the moment. So I will leave you with that. We've got a bit of a battle situation going on. More and more people are joining the war all the time. So it's now 9.1 million against our 5.04 million on there. So 9 and 6, we're looking 15 million against our 5 million on all fronts. So we're at a 3-to-1 situation. And, well, I'm looking to hold them back where they are, stop them pushing further, build up the infrastructure, and cause them as much damage as we can as they're pushing. So luckily we've got these ports here, the supply routes. We just need to be able to do it, holding them a small amount, but let's move those units in to allocate them into there as well. We just need more troops to arrive to assist. Those guys are helping with the battle situation. They're actually not. They need to be in. Let's get you into there. You should be assisting. The naval side is going okay. We're keeping them at bay. We've got this situation because Venezuela declared on us, so I've moved troops up to bounce them initially. I've got more troops moving into position along this border, and then I'm going to slam straight down to towards Caracas and take them. That is the plan. Let's get them into there. I need to stop them capturing this port, otherwise these guys are dead, and I really can't be doing with that. So we're capturing more of this, which is useful. So yes, it's gone a little bit pear-shaped, but it's not untenable. It's hard. It's definitely a hard situation. Here, that's good. We're taking them down. Down here, it's just checking all that's going on. Yeah, brilliant. They're moving troops around, and then back down here. We're pushing them in nicely. Those units will be moving down and moving in towards the border. And let's send them in to cut them off directly from that port. You go in to that port there. Oh, shucks. Oops. Let's get them linked in there. Start that off. You deal with that. We'll sort out the rest of it as it goes. You guys into there. Hold that. You guys carry on attacking into there. And just reorganize this front. Sadly, I can't reload it because it is Iron Man. So it is what it is. And I've got multiple units, so try and do that. New unit. New commander. Long border.
Zuhören. Ausrücken.
You to there. You to there.
Angetreten.
You through to there, and then into the port. You coming through to there, and you coming through, taking the port behind them. That'll definitely help. So, and the rest of it, well, we're just reorganising. I've been pulling the troops back, ready to defend against this whole host. In fact, let's push them up through there. You guys through there. Bit of an opportunity to cut off these Japanese forces, move up behind them, create a salient, and well, that's their own fault if they're too weak to deal with it. You guys, let's slam up through there, along the water, and ready to meet up with the other troops up there. That'll work. That'll be a nice start. Yep, and we'll still hold the Brits at the other end. Okay, I'm liking that. So, little things like that. Take every opportunity when they present themselves, like the opportunities here pushing into the Italian peninsula. Bit of yin and yang, little bits in, bit out. I'm building up an attack force here ready to push into Budapest. They're going to push us hard in this direction, but I've got forces moving in to be able to intercept them. The more they push, the more difficult it's then going to be. It's a wider area, longer to feed their troops. I'll slow them down and I'll slam in, capture everything behind them, and destroy both of those in two swell swoops. So, you know what I mean? Yep, I know it was fell swoops, but hey, I gotta have some fun, you know? So, I will see you soon. So I'm going to carry on this going. Let's have a look at the naval situation. Great, we've got more planes arriving. These guys are going to be in trouble, but at least we're going to hammer some of their ships on the way through. And we've got subs and ships there dealing with things. Those are going down. And let's get them, everyone, out of there and into the sea. And in fact, let's sort out get the subs, keep the subs in that area, because they can deal with that, and then the rest of the carriers and all the rest of it can deal with this unit post haste. So, thank you guys, and I will see you in a bit. Right, we carry on. 15th of November, we've started to cut the Japanese forces to pieces. We're stabilising the front. Then over in Africa, we've pushed through to the coast, cutting off. Oh, I need to pull back. Otherwise, they're going to push back and capture that. So I'm going to. I was going to get the other airport, but I'll leave that for now. I've got these guys coming down to assist. That will work, and we've cut through here. These guys are moving into position. That's all going nicely. Ship-wise, we're securing everything. That's looking good. We're holding them on this front, moving more soldiers down. That's looking good. Air power, let's have a look. There's a lot incoming, so I'm sending a lot of fighters to try and take down. They're throwing huge numbers of planes in on us, and I'm just putting up fighters. Just fighters to hold them back up to the maximum that I can put. So 500 fighters. We've got long-range bombers coming in to assist, but I'm going with fighters to help hold the line. But I'm looking to just drain everything they can, everything that they send at me, with all the forces, all of our ships surrounding them, causing them problems, and allowing our new troops to arrive. Push back, just keep burning them out, keep making them throw their lives away, while at the same time just destroying them in the sea. Getting ready to move forward. Let's look at this situation. Okay, that's a good defense. These guys, are they ready to rock and roll? Let's see. Minus 10%. It's not ready. I don't want to go with a minus 10. And we've got this mini invasion going up there, which will be nice. That's going pretty well. So the rest of it is ticking along nicely. As for the Italian situation, we're cutting them into pockets. What's it got in its pockets? These guys are in pockets, so we're going to move in. Let's just close one pocket. Let's get those guys attacking in. Take that. We've cleared the pocket that was up there. These guys are pushing in. I was hoping to be able to surround this group here. It didn't quite work out, but if I can push them into the rear, push them in through the back, into there, and then straight across to join up with our other troops to create a larger pocket. Let's have a look. Oh, great. China has declared war on us as well. Hey, what's new? And our ships are... let's have a look. We've got this invasion almost ready. 13 of 21 days. Okay, this one, it was 28 days, if I remember rightly. So we're at 21 of 28 days. So a week's time, that'll be kicking off. And here, we're pushing in. And Iraq, we're going in to take that, which is nice. So the rest of it, we're sort of holding our own. It's take what you can, secure it, and keep it rocking and rolling. So don't give in. So let's have a look at the numbers. War numbers against America, 6.85 million men against our 5.23. So we're 0.03 million more than we had last time we looked, which is nice. So stay secure. Don't lose men you don't need to. Now let's look at the Japanese war. And we're looking against 9 million. Still against the... so they were at 15 million. So 9.09 and 9.09 plus 6. So we're still 15.8. So yeah. 15.9 million men. So theirs has gone up. Ours has gone up. But theirs has gone up by more. We need to be more efficient at destroying them, breaking through. As soon as I destroy these pockets, let's send those guys, send them in to there, you guys into there, seal the pocket in, you guys in, close that pocket up, and then we can move forward, create some more pockets, and that will have destroyed a few units and flip the war situation in our favour on this front. Now, well, the Shaanxi, I presume these guys are going to be at Wharton. They're providing military assistance. Basically, I expect them to turn any moment. Let's check here. Yep, they're at war with us now. We need to get... these guys are going to be pushing up. So, yes, I need to reorganise things. Now we've got more guys against us there. I need to flip more guys down in that way. So let's look at the recruitment side. Units coming on. We've got them who are nearly ready. So these units, I will send them. I want them down here along the border and just get them straight out. They'll be out. Let's get those guys here as well, and you here. Any others that are nearly ready? Yep, you can assist as well. That's it. Just keep it rocking and rolling. Keep those troops heading out. Keep them being produced. Now let's check the numbers and the amount of equipment we've got. Tanks are still looking okay. Things are starting to go in the red, but we're producing a lot of units. So at the moment we've got 2 million men, and we've got 5.2 in the field. We're approaching 6 million men in total when those half a million men come out, which will be really, really useful. Now, ship-wise, we're just keeping on producing submarines. I'll show you the situation of what we're doing. So, light cruisers. I've just upgraded the cruiser side of things. We've got this carrier which is nearly ready. That'll be out on the 20th of November, so 2 days' time. And light cruisers destroyers, working their way down. Large numbers of those with just a small amount of convoys just to keep the convoy numbers up. Submarines, yes, and then an updated, more modern carrier coming out, which would be good. Submarines, then a battleship as well. New Bismarck, an upgraded Bismarck design, slightly faster, 30.2 knots or something like that, with then an upgraded light cruiser design. So the 3 earlier lines that I'm producing up here, they're finishing their last models, and they're going to go shift from the Model A, the M-Class Model A, to the M-Class Model B, which is a faster design, more agile, and able to dodge more easily and get into positions more easily, and to be better in the on the seaways, and to be able to protect the carriers that are coming in. So that's going to be really, really useful. So that's where we are at the moment. It's ticking through, going on nicely. 18th of November, and just working to seriously hold and hamper the Americans. They're throwing everything they can. So we need to have a new situation. We've got the ports our guys can fall back to. Lots of ports in the background. We just need to be able to hold them off. And let's have a look at the construction side. I'm producing more in the way of airports. I need even more, actually. Airbase. Let's bump these up. And as we fall back, I want these to be coming online to give us that more places for our units. Very important that those are in, and we'll see if there's anything else that's damaged that we can upgrade. Bear with me. Those are working through, and then more ports as well, more production facilities. Let's bump that up. The high level, high number factories. We get those 2 in to give us more of everything in the background. Those are coming in. Okay, we'll leave that ticking through. So yeah, to give us the additional firepower to hopefully be able to hold them here, but to force them into such a bad situation that yes, they're attacking in, but if we can just keep hold. Actually, let's think about if I can get some land forts, fall back to the forts, and there's that little bit there to really assist. That will be very useful. So if I can build those, get those in place before we fall back, that could well give us the edge to allow us to sort out the issues with Japan. Yes, if we fall back here, hold out there, that they can't attack with so many units, plus the additional firepower from the planes and the ships here to keep the bridgehead until we're ready to start invading further down the seaboard. Use the facilities up here, just hold them so they can't keep attacking, and that's if it gets that bad, we have to fall back, have a line of defense and just hold them, make them just keep crashing on that defensive line while we're slowly taking over the rest of the world. Then flip the units, attack in other locations, cut them off, reduce their ability to wage war, and keep it rocking and rolling. It's a tapestry. It's like a dance. It's fluid, but as long as you're winning, as long as you've got a plan, you know where you're going, and well, it's not every day you then have to. It would have been better if I hadn't had to have flipped things and diverted forces to deal with Italy and Japan at the same time. So I would have had the forces to deal with America, but these things happen, and it makes life really, really interesting. So I will see you later. Actually, 20-minute video, I think that's quite an interesting one. So yes, November 1943, that's where we are at the moment, and that's what I'm doing about it. So slowly taking everything in the Med, pushing them back, holding them in place, taking advantage where I can, pushing in to cut them off into pockets here near Greece as well. Working to cut these guys off, holding the edges, pushing into their main area, using these pockets, just destroying them wherever I find them. Which, you know, it sort of works, but you know, it's quite a bit of a drain. But it's just going to take a little bit of time, and then even if we have to re-engage by holding America off for as long as possible, and just force them to just keep bouncing off me, burning their reserves, and I've got the reserves to do it. How much can they cope with? Because what they have to realise is I'm dealing with another couple of wars at the same time, but they're taking advantage of that. So it makes life really, really interesting. But we will come out ahead, and like down here, where we're just destroying these forces. This is what we need to do. So yeah, we're pushing through, destroy the forces along here, push in towards the Siamese Empire, down into the Raj, destroy these as well. You know, if it takes a little bit longer, it takes a little bit longer, but we will deal with America. Oh yes, they will well and truly be dealt with. See you on the next one. Take care, guys. Bye.